Hi guys! I just want, first time ko mag-recommend ng book. So, if there's one book that I could recommend, this is it. It is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It is very beautiful. The message is very simple. And he has written this in such a way na it's very simple and understandable, na hindi mo na kailangan mag-research kung anong meaning ng mga words na nandito. Very simple. So basically, it's four agreements. Number one agreement is just be impeccable with your words. That he said in this book that your words can be a pure magic or a black magic. It can create or it can destroy someone, also yourself. So whenever we say something, we have to be very mindful of all the words that we are saying, not only to other people but also to ourselves, because um it can either create something in us that usually linked into love, happiness, peace, or it can also destroy us, or it can also at words that could attach darkness, can attach jealousy, insecurities, and such. So every time we say something, we have to be very mindful about it. And also, he said in his book that um, words words are gift from God. Like, not all creatures, I mean, except for human beings, we are the only people, or we are the only creature that can speak, that can express ourselves. So we have to use it in a way na it can be helpful to other people, and also it can be helpful to ourselves. And there's one thing that I like. He said that our intent, all our intentions can be manifested on how we say it, not on how we portray it, but more often on how we say it and how we say it to other people. So be mindful with the words that you are saying. Second agreement, it's my favorite. Don't take anything personally. Whenever people say or act based on how they feel, or based on how they see the world, or based on their wound and based on their pain. So actually, when people say something or do something, it doesn't speak about us, it speak about them. So when stranger comes to you and says, hey, you're fat, or you're stupid, or you're not enough, um, you should not take it personally, because it speaks about what they are going through within them. So it speaks about their pain. So if they are saying that you are fat or that you are not enough, maybe because that's their pain or that's their wound na they cannot overcome yet. So you should not get hurt. If you do get hurt, it means that it is also your wound. It is also your trigger. That's why you got hurt. So whenever people say something, whether it's positive or negative, for example, if people say something like, oh, hey, you did a good job, or you did something really good today, because they're happy, because they feel good about themselves as well. Or if the person says, hey, you're not doing enough, you're not good at this, it's simply because that they're also feeling bad about themselves. So always think that, do not take anything personally. So that's it, because whatever people say, feel, or act, or do towards you, it's how they see the world. It's their movie that they portray. So do not take anything personally. Very nice message. Very overblowing. And the third one is, do not assume. One also of my favorite agreement, do not assume, because especially for us girls, we do assume. Like when we are in a relationship, for example, like when your partner says, hey, for example, what do you want to eat? We say, it's okay, you decide for it. And then we assume things that our partner knows what we want to eat. And then when they got the food already, we get disappointed if that's not the food that we want. And we are thinking that, hey, you should have known it. You should know what I want, because we've been together for so long. Actually, they don't. They will never know what's on your brain. They will never know what you think, because they are not you. So do not assume things. Also, like when, for example, when someone just starts to act differently towards you, you assume things right away na, oh, maybe because this person like me, or maybe because this person has a special attention for me, so maybe this person likes me. And then you start to imagine things already, that even to the point that you're married already. So if we stop assuming things and we actually ask question, I think it's gonna be a better world. No arguments, because you exactly know what the person wants because you asked that person. So most of the time we assume things only, like, oh, maybe this person like this, and then ending up when you give that to the person actually doesn't like it. So it's very good agreement. And the last one is the last agreement, the fourth agreement, is to always do your best. And sometimes our best, every day our best may not be the same intensity, because every day we are having different feeling. For example, our best yesterday was not the same. Our best yesterday was not the same today. It's okay, as long as you know that today this was your best, and when you look back, you have nothing to regret about, because you knew that you did your best. So that is the four agreements of Don Miguel Ruiz. It's very good. Read this book, guys. The last part, I will not tell you what is it, but the last part was actually touched me the most. So I hope you would get this book. Super sulit, and I got this in a super cheaper price lang. It's not hardbound. What is important man is the content. So I hope you get this book. One of my favorite books.